What up, Ho Biscuits? It's your girl Skitten, back at it again. I don't know, I was feeling very like 80s sweatband. I don't know. Like, I put this thing on and then I was like, oh, I really like this. So then I did like crazy purple eyeshadow and stuff. I'm bored, okay? I'm bored. I'm tired of sitting in the house all day. But I figured out that I'm really just kind of tired of doing nothing. And so I just found some things to fill my day with, like just like articles to read, subjects to learn. I'm gonna try to learn French. So parlez-vous français? Hon hon hon, titty croissant. So yeah, Chavez and I are gonna go on a hike next week. So this quarantine is rough, a bitch is broke as a joke. But it's going pretty good for like peace of mind wise. I'm doing okay. So we are here to watch SCP-131, the iPods. A very kind person left a list of safe SCPs for me to watch. The other day, Chavez and I just watched the one about the old man. And so after that, I kind of need a break from all the murdery, killy, awful horror SCPs, okay? I needed something nice. I think the last nice one I did was like the bear with the heart of patchwork. It was either that or the swamp girl one. So with all of that said, let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna steal my husband's water.
Good
Ew.
afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-131. Object Class: Safe.
Thank God.
Special Containment Procedures. No special safety procedures are to be taken with SCP-131-A and SCP-131-B. They are free to travel about Site-19 so long as they do not attempt to enter any restricted areas or attempt to leave the facility. Casual contact with the subjects is permitted, but it is recommended that such contact be kept to a minimum to prevent the creatures from forming an attachment to personnel. Hourly tabs are to be kept on subjects at all times. Failure to account for their presence at these times.
Sorry, I wanted to go back to the part where he said kept to a minimum to prevent creatures from forming an attachment to personnel, because personnel keeps dying. Y'all get murderized. Awful.
Tabs are to be kept on subjects at all times. Failure to account for their presence at these times constitutes a Level 1 lockdown situation.
Okay.
Any report of abuse or mistreatment of the subjects will result in a harsh reprimand.
I would abuse them. They're terrifying looking.
Description: SCP-131-A and SCP-131-B, affectionately named the iPods by personnel, are a pair of teardrop-shaped creatures roughly 30 centimeters in height, with a single blue eye in the middle of their bodies. SCP-131-A is a burnt orange color, while SCP-131-B is a mustard yellow. At the base of each creature is a wheel-like protrusion which allows for locomotion, suggesting that the creatures may be biomechanical
The locomotion.
in origin. The subjects can move surprisingly fast, covering over 60 meters in a matter of seconds. The subjects, however, lack a braking system, which has led to some rather spectacular, if not overly amusing, mishaps involving the creatures. The subjects have also shown the ability to climb sheer surfaces and have gotten lost in the air vents on more than one occasion.
Oh, Jesus.
The subjects seem to have the intelligence of common house cats and are insatiably curious.
Which means they're very smart, okay? Because cats are smart. It is like a great tragedy of my life that I like cats so much that I know that certain aspects of having a dog are just better than having a cat. Like, I personally think cats are the superior animal, but like, I just know that like for me and the life that I lead, like a dog is just better for me. And it's just like, it's so upsetting. Anyway, super relevant to these little iPod creatures. This drawing of the iPods is really creepy, and then the music that he put to this is super somber and like mysterious. So I'm not feeling any cutesy vibes from this yet. So I'm gonna keep watching to try to find it, because I was assured that these were cute.
Most of the time, they simply roll around the facility, observing personnel at work and catching peeks of other safe class SCPs.
Cute.
The subjects seem to be able to communicate with each other via an untranslatable high-pitched babbling. The subjects have never been observed to blink, even in laboratories when the subjects have been videotaped for over 18 consecutive hours.
So how do they keep their eye lubricated?
The subjects seem to respond well to any affection given to them and will quickly bond to the giver of said affection, much in the same way a puppy bonds with a human being.
That's cute.
They will follow anyone or anything they've made a bond with anywhere, even into normally restricted areas.
That's why they were like, don't let them form attachments, because these little bastards are like, hey, hi, hey, how's it going? I love you, you're great, let's go, where are we going, what's going on? Like, okay, I feel it now.
Although curious, the subjects can sense danger in their general vicinity, and if the object of their bond begins to approach something they register as dangerous, for example, Euclid or Keter class objects, they will swarm around their bonded companion's feet or approximate extremities, while babbling in a panicked tone as if to warn them. Because of the daily dangers faced by Site-19 staff in dealing with Euclid and Keter class objects, it is recommended that staff avoid making attempts to bond with the subjects, as it can pose a distraction during delicate operations and experiments and may pose a danger to the subjects themselves. See Addendum 131-1. If the subjects are ignored by their bonded target long enough, they will eventually lose interest and return to their normal activities.
It's like when you're at the club, you know, and a dude's like trying to talk to you, so you just stare straight ahead, like he's here, you just look straight ahead. You're just like, you just ignore him, and eventually he'll leave. Eventually he'll walk away, and you ever have to address him. I feel that. I feel that energy. I don't feel like these little guys deserve it because they're cute, but I also understand, like, they're like cats, so they don't fucking listen. So that makes sense to me.
It should be noted that the subjects require no real care or maintenance from the site staff.
Okay.
They do not eat, leave droppings, or even sleep. It would seem that the only sustenance they require is visual stimulation.
So they just be chilling.
Although this requires further study to verify. Subjects SCP-131A and SCP-131B were found in a cornfield outside in the year 19. They were promptly transported to Site-19 via...
If it was in a cornfield, I bet you it was in Nebraska. Isn't that the place that grows corn, like, a lot? Like corn-fed Nebraskans or whatever? That's like a thing, right? Somewhere in the Midwest, one of those flyover states. I'm sorry if you're from there.
And were then downgraded to Safe Class and given free reign across the site once it became clear they were not broadcasting what they saw to any hostile foreign powers. Addendum 131-1. During an incident that took place on... The subjects followed one of the cleaning staff on routine cleaning of the container of SCP-173.
SCP-1... Okay, I gotta look that up real quick. I can't... There's too many fucking SCPs, broskies. SCP-173. Ew. Oh, that statue that moves or whatever. That's awful. That's terrible.
After their normal attempts to warn the cleaner of the danger were ignored, the creatures rushed into the container in front of him and the other two personnel on duty. Once inside, the staff members observed the subjects sitting in front of SCP-173 and watching it intently, as if aware it could only move if unobserved. The cleaners ignored the presence of the subjects and continued with the bi-weekly cleaning as per standard procedures.
That's good. Okay,
when the cleaning crew left, the subjects did as well, rolling backwards slowly and never taking their eyes off of SCP-173. Current applications of SCP-131A and SCP-131B as wardens for SCP-173 and perhaps other SCP which require constant observation, such as SCP-689, are being considered.
I mean, as it should be, like, put these little niggas to work. No free rides here, okay? Like, that's cute. Okay, I wasn't feeling like the cutesy aspect of it, but I really like that they're like protective and they're like, nah, you're not gonna mess with my people. These are my people. So I really like that. You know, I was thinking like application wise, like it really makes sense for y'all to put them with things that like need to be watched and stuff like that. Like I don't know why y'all don't just do that shit. Like you already said like they don't need anything else other than visual stimulation, so give them the goddamn visual stimulation. This picture of these iPods though is still not cute. Y'all need to come up with a better illustration or something. Somebody sent me a cuter picture of these, because this is not doing it. I would not bond affectionately with this thing, and if this thing was looking at me, I would probably punt it somewhere, to be quite honest. But concept, cute. Okay, I'm feeling it, I'm enjoying it. I wasn't stressed out like throughout most of this. I got a little stressed out when they were going in there with that dangerous thing, but they were just like, we just gonna watch you home. We here, you know what I mean? So I like that, I feel that. I hope you guys enjoyed this safe SCP video. I know it's not as glitzy and glamorous and dangerous as the other SCPs that y'all make me watch, but I enjoyed it, and I hope it brought some relaxation to your quarantine. And make sure you keep an eye out for some other videos that we have going on. I edited my own gaming video. It's a Club Penguin video. I did the edits myself. I did, like, Chavez helped me with like knowing how to do stuff, like just knowing how to use the application that we use, but like I did it myself, and I did it over a couple of hours, so I'm pretty excited. So just make sure you keep an eye out for that. And other than that, peace out, Ho Biscuits. It's getting lit.